Hello, thank you for joining me. Today we'll be taking a look at the Old Gilchrist County Jail. Gilchrist was the last county to be established in Florida, which was in 1925. It has a total of 355 square miles, which makes it the fourth smallest county in the state. It was named after Albert W. Gilchrist, a former governor of Florida from 1909 to 1913. Gilchrist County was populated at the time with mostly farmers and ranchers. They picked the city of Trenton to be the county seat and began to build a courthouse, stores, a railroad station, and of course, a jail. The Old Gilchrist County Jail was opened in 1928. The main building is 2 stories, with a booking room, officer's room, and 3 cells on the first floor, and 5 cells upstairs. The jailer's house wasn't built until 1966, just 2 years before it closed. The jail kept both men and women with charges that range from public cussing to murder. If the female prisoners had a young child, it would stay there with the mother. Can you imagine trying to care for a baby in that place? The site is nestled between residential neighborhoods in Trenton at 313 Northwest 2nd Street, and it was recently sold. County property records were added to the database in 1980 and show that the property has been sold many times. There were a few people that redeeded the jail after deeding it to someone else, which is really weird. Arlene Hale owned the building from March 2005 to June 2021. New owners Cheryl and Lee Irwin are still offering tours and have plans to add an Airbnb. For more information or to make an appointment for a tour, call the number on the screen. I will also be adding it down in the description box. Up until 1966, when the jailer's house was built, the prisoners were alone at night, which, as you can imagine, led to murders, standoffs, and beatings. While open, 2 sheriffs were killed. Sidney Slaughter in 1934, whose killer was never identified, and Mark Reed in 1956, sadly on his birthday. The perpetrator, Harley Connor, was executed for this crime. One prisoner, Frank, died in his cell from a supposed heart attack, and he wasn't found for several days. Another inmate reportedly hanged himself, while it said that one was killed for his dinner. After closing, the building was used by drug dealers and other criminals. In 2008, William James Ellison was shot off property in an alleged drug deal and then dragged inside the jail and left to die. Due to the lack of records available, no one knows for sure how many could have perished while the jail was operational. Nothing has been renovated or repaired since its closing. Amazingly, it has little graffiti, but it does have some broken windows. It is said that you can see ghosts on the property even in the daylight, and at times hear them. Many visitors have said they hear creaks and odd sounds, the sensation of being touched, and the feeling of someone watching them. Some visitors say they were pushed while on the stairs. There have also been sightings of a shadowy figure moving between cells. Some say that the mannequin is haunted and its eyes will follow you as you move. People have reported a tightness in their chest when entering Frank's cell. One visitor said they went through 5 recordings in one night and have 475 possible EVPs. EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomena, which are sounds found on electric recordings that are interpreted as spirit voices. Arlene Hale, the former owner, has said that she has heard spirits tell her and a group to get out, and has recordings of voices and growls. She and other paranormal fans have went to the jail many times to speak to the spirits associated with it. Most often heard are past inmates and William Ellison. According to Michelle Vance, events coordinator, one ghost named Robert does not like men to come in his cell, but he does like women, especially blondes. On one night, Vance and a group of people from Hale's paranormal group spent almost 6 hours in the jail. Included in this group were Karen Morgan and Bill Davis. They heard a lot of creaks and sounds where no one was at. They saw shadows and conducted an experiment with flashlights. One light being yes, the other no. Before leaving, one of the group asked if ghosts ever follow you home, and without hesitation, Mr. Davis said, yes. We learned that the hard way. Will Davis, an investigator for the group Chiefland Paranormal Investigations and Research, told the Gainesville Sun that he's found evidence of unexplained shadows and sounds at the jail during his visits. On one of his visits with a group, someone said they saw something behind them, and a woman had a barrette pulled from her hair. Mr. Davis also told the news outlet that he has documented evidence of interactions with at least 3 former inmates, a dog, and William Ellison. A link for his group will be posted in the description box below. Lee Irwin, current co-owner, says that when he and his wife or investigators are away, he plays music for the spirits that reside there. In his words, I play them a lot of their music. If a non-believer saw me singing, dancing, and whistling with the spirits, they'd probably think something's wrong with me. I'm okay with that. So what do you think? Would you want to visit, stay overnight, or even own the place? Leave your thoughts down below, as well as any place you'd like for me to cover. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and ring that bell.